Just as the pudding was ready, I placed it on the counter to cool. After washing the dishes and cleaning the kitchen, I still had laundry to do. How could I be washing more clothes than we'd packed? Once a year, the entire family would gather on the private island for a stockholders' meeting and retreat, joining the year-round staff. I'd like to say that seeing my family together in this beautiful paradise was a special treat. Unfortunately, I was closer to the housekeeper than my own mother. At least the beach was sandy, the ocean refreshing, and the house spectacular and spacious. Dove, of course, was perfect. And Ashley? Back to the laundry. After shifting a load from the washer to the dryer, I made my way past the workout and sewing room toward the kitchen. Could a rabbit ear be repaired on a sewing machine? Ha! I didn't even know how to thread a bobbin. I found Mildred in the kitchen, checking a store receipt. I didn't know you'd returned. Do you need help with the groceries? Already done. Then I timed my offer perfectly. Do you know how to thread a bobbin? Have you been out in the sun too long? It's a rabbit ear question. Next time, wear a hat. I grinned at the older woman. To thread a bobbin? You are the oddest child, she muttered, then nodded at my banana pudding. But you do make the most beautiful desserts. We busied ourselves preparing dinner. The stockholders' meeting was tomorrow, and the remaining members of the family would arrive tonight. Strange, Mildred said after the pot roast had been placed in the oven. What? I'd have thought everyone would be here by now. I glanced at my watch. Ashley and Dove had been gone for 5 hours. Dove would be starving. I'm sure. The phone rang. That's probably them now. I picked up the receiver. Boone Residence. Piper. It was my older brother Turn. Oh, Piper, I'm at the hospital. It's Ashley. I squeezed the receiver tighter. What's going on? Is Dove okay? Turn groaned. I reached for Mildred. She took my hand, then put her arm around me to keep my knees from buckling. Turn? Turn! Turn didn't answer. A male voice took over. Mrs. Piper Yates? This is Officer Stan Gregg of the Marion Inlet Police. There's been an incident involving your husband. He was attacked on the dock and your family's yacht was stolen. He'll be fine, but we're having the doctor check him out. What about my daughter, Dove? I tried to keep my voice under control, but the words came out shrill. We believe she was still on the boat. I'm afraid she's missing. Chapter 1. Marion Inlet, South Carolina, present day. I couldn't breathe. A man's weight across my body crushed me to the sidewalk. The grit of the cement and shattered glass dug into my cheek. My ears rang with the crack, crack of gunfire and the screams of the wounded. 1,000 bees stung my ankle. I kept my eyes tightly shut. If I opened them, I knew I'd see the sightless gaze of my friend Amy stretched out beside me. Even with my eyes closed, I could still see Amy's face. I should be the one lying dead. I tried to cover my ears. Don't move, the man's voice whispered in my ear, his breath stirring my hair. I froze. A final crack. The man jerked. The shooting stopped. Like the eye of a hurricane, silence. Then the screaming resumed. In the distance, a siren, then a second. The man didn't move. My shoulder felt warm. Something wet slithered around my neck. In spite of the man's warning, I inched my hand upward and touched my shoulder. I opened my eyes and looked at my fingers. Blood. Adrenaline shot through my body. I was boxed in, closed off. My claustrophobia took over, shoving aside my fear of the gunman. I shoved upward, shifting the man sideways. He groaned. Sliding from underneath him, I had a chance to see who'd knocked me from my chair and covered me with his body when the gunman opened fire. He was about my age, mid-30s, dressed in a light tan cotton sports jacket and bloody jeans. His gray-white skin contrasted sharply with his shaggy black hair. He opened his eyes briefly.